This is actually the kind of stuff that really pisses me off, to be honest. Let's watch this video.
Camila Cabello's Atlanta concert has gone viral for all the wrong reasons. The 27-year-old former Fifth Harmony star has been making headlines after images of her performing to a nearly empty State Farm arena went viral online. Fans were surprised by the noticeably low turnout, especially since the venue had been packed to capacity just the night before for rap superstar Lil Wayne's performance. Some social media users were quick to call out the awkward moment, labeling it embarrassing. However, fans of the Havana singer swiftly came to her defense, praising her for performing with passion despite the smaller audience. Several others noted that the event was part of the AT&T Playoff Playlist live gig, and not the singer's own headlining concert.
Okay, so I mean, it pretty much says it all right there. Like so Camila Cabello, I only know one song by her, which is Havana, of course, like one of the most freaking popular songs ever. That song took the world by storm. Anyways, people are basically there was some pictures that surfaced of Camila Cabello playing at a concert, and it showed, and you can kind of see it right here. This was the picture that I saw.
Star has been making headlines. Marina went viral.
Right here. This is kind of the photo I saw of her basically performing in front of a, quarter full arena. And this is going viral. People saying, she's washed up. She didn't do this, that. Like, the concert sucks. Like, she's not relevant anymore. People are just so quick to judge and so freaking cruel, man. I gotta say, like, it's so funny because, like, when I've been in a band before, like, we never did anything crazy. Like, I have played songs and I've played shows in front of the other bands. Like, that's how little of people were showing up to these shows. Like, I have literally played shows to not even family and friends, like literally the other artists performing that night. And it's still so much fun. Like, you still have so much fun. And I honestly, to be honest, like, I have, and who knows what's actually true. Like, if this was because this was part of a different event, if this was just kind of a not even her headlining show, if this was something completely irrelevant, who cares? I mean, the fact that I have so much more respect for Camila for going out there and performing a high energy show, regardless to the amount of people are there. Regardless the amount of people are there. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the band Don Broco. So, well, I have a lot of examples, and these are all metal examples. Sorry, like I'm a metal snob, obviously, but like I saw Beartooth when they were right after Caleb left Attack and started Beartooth. This was the first tour they ever did. They were the opening band for like 4 other bands. A Ghost Inside was the one headlining. They were like the opening band. And the amount of people that watched them were like me and like 6 other people. And they went so freaking hard still. Like, they know when to check their like ego at the door and just like know what they're there for. So I have so much respect for Camila. There are nowadays, I don't understand why we have all these bands and artists, like where their ego comes from. A lot of other bands and artists have been canceling shows because of low ticket sales. This is okay. I'm about to just go on a rant, and I apologize. A lot of artists and bands, they've canceled their shows because of low ticket sales, or they've canceled their shows or they've just walked off of stage and canceled the whole show because of the low attendance. And that is like the most ridiculous thing ever. I don't understand where this level of ego comes with that. Now, here's something to put into perspective. I've seen some bands. I know I brought up Don Broca. What I was going to say about that is I saw them at a venue one time. They played the weekend before at a sold out arena, and then they played at this place called the loading dock. It was literally like the smallest room ever. There was, I think, like 200 people there. So they just played like 2 weeks before, the week before, in front of like probably 40,000 people, and then they played in front of 300 max. So, but they went absolutely buck crazy. And sorry, I feel like I just had to finish that thought. My thing is this though. To this day, that is one of the top 3 best shows I've ever been to. It was so much fun. The band had so much fun. We got to interact with them in ways that you just don't get to at like these giant shows or whatever. Think about the people who are attending the show. Think about the people who are down there in that crowd. I bet you that this could have been a top 5 show for somebody in that crowd, a top 2 show to somebody in that crowd. Somebody 10 years from now is going to say, I saw Camila Cabello at whatever show this was. There was like 1,000 people there, and it was the greatest show of my entire life. And the fact that she is willing to go out there and do this, it just speaks volumes to her character and to the type of production she wants to do. And I just have so much respect for that because I think a lot of people these days just don't know what it's like to get in front of a crowd of 20 people and perform or less, 5 people and perform. Now, I don't know about her history. I know she's like, probably been doing this for a while. She's probably played in front of 100 or less people. And she probably had a bunch of fun. She probably threw an amazing show. And I have so much respect for that. I just think, guys, if you're going to leave rude comments like this, like just check yourself at the door, man. First of all, go outside, go to a show. How about support somebody for once? Like there's no reason spreading just like nonsense, and the fact that it's okay that you're performing in front of not a lot of people. Like to aspiring artists out there, I think it's cooler that she performed a high energy show in front of this many people. I think if she did this at a freaking garage party in front of 10 people, my mind would have gone exploded. So huge ups and props to Camila Cabello for performing this show. I don't care if this was her thing, if there was like 40 people there, if there's 1,000 people there, huge respect for this. Like amazing, amazing job. I think it is so cool that you were to just go do this. And for the haters out there who are just like hating for no reason, who have never actually been to a show, who have never performed a show, bro, shut up. Because I think this is so cool what she's doing. So round of applause. I literally just made this video because I saw this video go around that, she played in front of 20 people. I don't really care. I got so much respect for her. And hopefully, if anything, if you're watching this video, that you can have a little bit of respect for people who go and perform, even to not a lot of people. This doesn't mean she's washed up. It doesn't mean she doesn't have a following. It means none of that, okay? It means that she still has people at an arena. She's playing at a freaking arena. That should be good enough for you guys. And you know what? I would have been so happy to be out in that show and just having a blast. So, Camila Cabello, I have so much respect for you. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments. We'll catch you guys on the next video.